Give it a second. Give it a second. All right, y'all. What up, everybody? This is So What's the Issue? I'm Solo Foe. Today I'm going to be talking about Bad Girls East. I'm not a big fan of these reality type of shows or anything like that. But, I know that it's something that people like to watch. So, I'm going to engage in it and dabble in it a little bit. Talk to y'all because y'all like it. Now, for me personally, when it comes to these like reality shows, I be feeling like a lot of it staged, so I don't really too much get into it because I don't know. I'd rather watch something else. But like I said, this is just for y'all. So I'm gonna be watching all the Bad Girls Clubs, and then I'm gonna catch up to y'all to where y'all at. And I know I'm late on episode 1, so I'm just trying to stay tuned with y'all. But let me say first things first. The first thing that I noticed. I don't know who's gonna fight Rolly or if it's mandatory that people get into fights and stuff like that. But Rolly seemed like she's gonna be a cool character. I don't too much get any like I know she was talking about she's quick to mess a bee up and all of that stuff like that. But she looked like she's got a cool personality. I don't think that it don't seem like she's gonna have that big situation. Now I know they said that she was on 3 other shows and she was on some of the other Bad Girls Clubs or something like that, but she just seemed like she's gonna be a cool person. I don't know if from what I've seen so far, it just don't seem like she fits in with that crowd specifically. Now, the second thing I'm gonna talk about Krishan being pregnant. I seen everybody talking about it a while ago. I'm just now catching on, so I'm catching on to y'all. Now, me personally, I probably feel the same exact way that y'all do. I don't know why Krishan would be on this type of show pregnant, but I do see how it could spice up the drama that much more because she can't technically fight. I see that her sister Takeshi is on the show or whatever. How y'all say her name? Takeshi, I think. Like she's on the shows, and I'm gonna assume that's gonna be a lot of fighting behind. Like she's gonna be fighting a lot of Krishan's battles and stuff like that. But yeah, like y'all probably said before, like I don't see how she could be on a show where it's a whole bunch of whatnots, a whole bunch of drama and shit like that, like with a baby. So I mean, to each their own, but they also said, Krishana, you gonna fight? And she kind of was like, hey, I mean, like if that's what it comes down to, and I mean, like, all right, well, I'm going to be optimistic and hope that ain't nobody gonna fight this girl while she's pregnant. But like I said, but whatever. Now when I first started watching, there was a beef between the main girl Natalie or whatever her name is and Takeshi, Krishan's sister, and it was like Krishan's sister didn't want her to be on the show, but at the same time, like she got on the show because Krishan let her on the show or some other stuff like that. It's a lot of weird drama with that, but the Natalie girl, she added into it by like, oh, okay, whatever, taking Krishan's side and agreeing with her or whatever, and then somehow it got back to Takeshi, which I'm gonna assume is really easy. And then they kind of Krishan and Natalie, they got into the little back and forth where I was like, nah, I never said this and that. Like, nah, wait a minute. And then the Rolly girl was like, wait a minute now, don't involve me. That's a life lesson for y'all, and I see a lot of y'all do that. So that should be a life lesson. Don't get in other people's drama. Like, do not add to other people's drama, especially family members. Like, don't add fuel to the fire. Learn how to stay out of beefs and stuff like that. But, I see that the Natalie girl is going to be in the middle, which she was in the middle of a situation that dealt with the Takeshi girl. Like, see, now that's unneeded smoke right there. But, it's a show about drama. So, I guess it's needed smoke. But, fast forward, I don't know how it works. I don't know if this was 3 months before, whatever. But somehow Takeshi and the Natalie girl started arguing. Now, the one thing I will notice, there's a girl that's going to be on the next show that, Natalie wants to fight. She was really quick to want to fight that girl, but whenever they were in the parking lot of that club, she was just doing a whole bunch of yelling. Like a whole bunch of like, hey, I'm walking away and whatever. But I will say this. Krishan looked like she come from a gangster family. Krishan seems like she got some type of gangster background, especially the Takeshi girl. She looks like she got some type of gangster background, and she said like she had to fight to survive. I'll say this, acting or not, I really do believe that girl probably really did fight a whole bunch growing up. And I don't know if she's filled with drama or anything like that, but she do look like she done really put some paws on some people. I'm gonna move on to Woah Vicky. Woah Vicky got this whole like Christian like outlook or whatever, and that seems kind of weird. But like I said, I see how the drama all comes together. I guess so far I like that they are coming from different angles, because I guess in times past there would be just a whole bunch of girls in a I don't know what all the other stuff was in the past, but I guess it was just a whole bunch of girls grouped up, and then the drama would be created out of that. But now I see, like right now, I see that there's a couple different storylines as far as like Woah Vicky being a Christian, Krishan being pregnant, Krishan bringing her sister on there. Like I can see how there's a lot, and Krishan's already got like some type of beef with her sister or something like that. So like, I can see how like they're sprinkling in some type of dramas. Now I don't know if this is like this from times past. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but this seems like a new type of new age type of drama. So, you know, I do like that it's not buttoned up. I do like that they are kind of just like free flowing the drama from, you know, the angles that they're flowing it from. Now, like I said, I'm new to it. So this is my first episode. I've never seen any Bad Girls Club. I've never watched any type of reality shows or anything like that. So I'm just getting into this mind state. So if my conversation is kind of slowed down or delayed, let me get a little bit more in tune. Yeah, I'm trying to do all of that. I'm trying to do everything, man. But let's talk about the Scotty and Anna beef. Scotty is... Can anybody tell me what the Scotty Anna beef is? Now, I seen on the show that they was talking about Anna was under Scotty's Instagram post, writing a whole bunch of stuff about her and stuff like that. But it seems like that's got something predating whatever that was. So, like, is there some type of, like, extra backstory that I don't know about some other Bad Girls Club or something like that? Or is it actually, like, their real life dramas coming and they're making it like a money thing? Like, can anybody let me know? But I will say this. For the Scotty girl, I don't know if they wrote it in the script for you to get your ass whooped 3 times. I'll give you 1 round. I will give you 1 round. When that girl was standing on the table, you won that 1 round. Let's see something about Krishan being slow. Scotty was defending Krishan. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. So I guess that makes sense. But, you know, like I said, I'm new to it. I'm trying to get into the flow of it. I'll watch episode 2 tomorrow so I can get y'all another review. And I'm going to try to catch up to y'all so I can, you know, be on the same level that y'all own. But I'm trying to get a part of the conversation and shit like that too. But for Scotty, like I said, if they wrote it, I hope they wrote it in the show for you to get your ass whooped 3 times. You got 1 round when she was standing on the table. I'll give you that. But the other times, I'm going to tell you this. I don't believe Scotty... After the table scene, I think the Anna girl had got on top of her. And it was like, hey, like, you're kind of bad at fighting. And in my mind, I'm thinking, because I'm watching Scotty talk to Natalie, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, she could probably fight a little bit, or she can probably, you know, throw some hands with somebody. I didn't know who the Anna girl was until she walked inside the bar. But yeah, no, I would tell Scotty definitely, hey, you probably need to give up the whole fighting thing. Like, it's just not for you. I mean, talk tough, do what Natalie does, talk across the club, yell, make it seem like you're a gangster. Because I believed it all the way up until the fight. I believe that you had some type of gangster in you all the way up until, all the way up until the fight. I believed that she could do something. But the girl was like 30 pounds less than her, and it was like, hey, you still stood no match against that girl. So, you know, hey, Krishan's beef with her sister. That's weird. I don't understand what the whole front line of the story. Oh, not yet. I think that's at the end. The Camilla and Natalie fight. That's at the end of the show. It seems like something that's going to be in the next episode. I seen that she walked in and was like, "What up, B?" or whatever. But it was funny how she was telling the Scotty girl, hey, sit down, which she should have took that advice, let me add, but whatever. But she was telling the Scotty girl, like, sit down, no. But I see that it's the added drama elements and shit like that. So I'm kind of, warming up to the thought, being in the thought process of actually watching the show and stuff like that. But it seemed like whenever can somebody explain to me why whenever Takeshi was calling Natalie out, it seemed like an entirely different vibe than whenever she's talking in private, and then Natalie. Oh, okay. Now I'll say this: she threw out that she's a $20 million woman. I tell you this, $20 million. Whew. She was like, yeah, bees, y'all gonna make me some money today. I was like, shit, can I throw together a Louisville Bad Girls Club or something? Because, man, $20 million. Man. But, did in times past, or am I thinking about other shows like Flavor of Love or something like that, wasn't the females not allowed to actually fight, or is that a different picks and chooses? Yeah, I can clearly see. But I say this, the Takeshi girl, she looked like a gangster. I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. She looked like a gangster. I wouldn't want to jump in that ring myself, and I'm a 6'3" man. But whatever, we ain't even gonna go there. But didn't at one point in time the females wasn't allowed to fight on the bad girls or whatever? Or was that Flavor of Love and I Love New York? Was that those shows they wasn't allowed to fight because I don't know. They actually were throwing hands. I didn't actually expect for them to actually be throwing blows and shit like that. So, I mean, I will say I was pleasantly surprised. Not saying the fights were the most amazing fights in the world, but I was surprised whenever they were oh, they're not kicking people out and stuff like that. But what I expect the show to be, because I'm done with my little side notes and whatnot, I kind of expect the show to grow in more drama, of course. Of course, I know growing in more drama, but I kind of expect there to be a lot more elements. I don't know who all the other characters is, the Camellia girl. I haven't met her yet. I don't know all the characters just yet, but they gave that first episode. I guess that was that fish hook right there. They was hey, so look, we bringing in some people from the past, some people that y'all know that already got drama and stuff like that. So look here, this is y'all hook. Be ready for episode 2, because they showed the little skits of the Natalie girl fighting and stuff like that. Which honestly, if you're the owner of the show, I wouldn't expect you to be fighting on the show. But hey, I mean, hey, if she's holding hers, she's holding hers. But hey, stay away from that Takeshi girl. She looked like she's problems. Not saying problems in she's drama, but she looked like she gonna give anybody a run for their money. So that's my little overview on it. I don't know how these shows work. I don't know what the objective is. I don't know if there's an end goal. If somebody could tell me is there an end goal to be the last girl on the show? Do people go home, or do they replace the girls or anything like that? Because like I said, this is my very first time watching any type of reality show, so I don't know how the flow of it goes. But so far, it looks like it's enough to keep my attention for a little while. So I'm definitely gonna do a couple of, well, not a couple of it. I'm gonna go episode by episode and drop some more episodes on y'all for myself, the reviews and stuff like that, because I want to be a part of the conversation. The females look like they are absolutely having fun every single week. I had one girl that was recording her phone, her TV with her phone, and she was like, yeah, nah, cause that be there, and I was like, man, you know what, I gotta kind of get on that. I need to get in on a little bit of that action, cause I need to know what y'all got going on. So that's the reason why I'm kind of really sticking to it. I really want to be in the middle of y'all's conversations and stuff, and do that. But yeah, if anybody could tell me, how does the show end, or is it just based off of how many episodes, or I don't know how, what the end goal is of this, to be the last girl standing, to not go home. Do they get paid by episode, or do they get paid for how long they can last on the show. Like I personally don't know. I'm excited to find out or whatnot. I ain't got really too much to say, more to say on the topic. So, I'm going to get back with y'all tomorrow once I watch another episode. But thanks, Meech, for joining in on the conversation. I'm going to definitely get y'all another episode likely tomorrow. But if I don't do it tomorrow, I will be with another episode really soon. I don't know how long the season is, but I'm definitely excited to have a conversation with y'all, have fluidity with y'all. So catch me on the next one. Thank y'all for watching. This is So What's the Issue? Hopefully y'all keep me in y'all loop. Thank y'all for watching.